Okay, at some point, I do plan on coming up with an intro. I have already pinged my brother about it. He is wildly uninterested in helping, which is pretty normal. Um, I'm not sure why, because I gave him a lot of great information. I told him I wanted a song kind of like that reminded me of the NBA, Kanye West, like a giant opera. And then I hummed a song at him that I believe was a Kanye West song, and he was just like, "What do you want me to do with any of this?" So, we're still introless right this second. But until then, let's talk about dressing better because it's something that I need to work on. And maybe you guys need to work on, probably not. Most of you already dress really well that I know in real life that are probably even listening to this already dress really well. So, I want to dress well, but are you guys wearing dresses? Because I want to be that kind of girl. I don't think I am that kind of girl. I see girls wearing dresses and I think, oh, I do like that. But I'm also not really going anywhere to wear a dress right now. I'm not like going to galas or anything. And I'm a little confused because it seems like on the internet, there are just like regular girls or even like chicken having girls or homestead sourdough girls who are wearing dresses all the time. And you can cook dinner in a dress. But why? Why would you cook dinner in a dress? I don't know. You can also cook dinner in pants. I mean, you could cook dinner in a bluey costume, but why? I mean, obviously, you look cuter in a dress than in a bluey costume or the pants, the ones I'm currently wearing for sure. But I'm just a little taken aback that this is such a thing. And it's cute. I want to like them. I want to like dresses. I want to cook dinner in dresses somehow. But I guess I'm just kind of surprised about when this shifted. Like, I'm definitely a tomboy. I guess less of a tomboy now. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm pretty much a tomboy. Definitely a tomboy growing up. And thank God the trans ridiculousness had not kicked off yet when I was little because they would have transed me as soon as they walked through the door. Like, I just keep thinking about what I wore to school. Like hand-me-down jeans that were too big. And I had this one duck shirt that was a Western cut shirt. It had the zigzaggy kind of things along the collar. It was hunter green and it had little ducks on it. I'm fairly positive it was one of my cousin's shirts, one of my boy cousins' shirts, but I thought I looked so good in that shirt. So, yeah, definitely they would have been like, well, that girl is a boy. Like, she's a boy. Like, she's a cowboy. Anyway, I'm not a big dress girl. I've never really been a big dress girl. And I know they do exist. My daughter is definitely a dress girl. Loves them, loves them. Like princess core to the max. Maybe I can wear skirts. Maybe I can be a skirt wearer. I feel like that's one step closer. I can still kind of like t-shirt vibes on the top or sweater vibes, which I love sweaters, and then maybe like a cute skirt. This is something that I'm obviously working through right now in front of you guys live and currently exploring. So if you have my number, feel free to call me, and I would really like your skirt and dress takes because I just don't think I'm doing this right. I think I'm supposed to feel way more comfortable as a 40-year-old lady wearing a dress, and I am just not there yet. Because no matter what the dress is, it's just, I feel like I'm in a ball gown. Like, where am I going? Like, where am I going in this gown? Like, the audacity. My husband bought me a Gucci purse years ago, before everyone had Gucci purses. And it was so sweet and kind, and that was so his love language of here's something very expensive and luxurious. But I've taken that guy out of the sack like 2 times. Because, like, where am I going? Where am I going that I need a Gucci purse? And now I know there's like Gucci moms everywhere running around, and they've got like shoes and the crossbodies and all the things. And that's awesome. But still, it's Gucci. And where am I going? Target? I'm not going to Target in Gucci. Like, what am I doing? Why are we doing this? It's not the Met Gala. I don't know. I kind of missed the boat on this, obviously. But my friend Lee, she had a coaching friend who would say, don't wear sad clothes. And that, I think, is a great sort of piece of coach talk. Don't wear sad clothes. You should get dressed in the morning. And I think that's where this is all coming from. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better at that. I'm trying not to embarrass my kids when I drop them off at school. I started that, I guess, last year, maybe a year and a half ago. And I like jeans and I have cute shoes and sweaters. I love a good blazer, blazing it up whenever. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to look like an absolute lunatic if I show up in a dress to pick up my kids from school. Like, where are you going later? I don't know. This is an actual conversation I had when Daryl's first coaching on the college level. And we'll circle back to this on another episode of why I am the worst basketball wife to ever exist, like as a basketball wife. But when Daryl was coaching that first year, like I grabbed our daughter and she was tiny and we came from work and I had just enough time to like cram some Chick-fil-A down her throat and throw everything in the car and get up to the gym. And we get there and I've got on like Chucks and jeans and a tech t-shirt or something. And she's got on like probably the exact same thing because it's just so much easier to dress everyone in our family the same. They won't really do it anymore, but we used to, and that was so easy. But all the women are dressed in the nines. And one of them, okay, yeah, there's some weird stuff, and I can't talk about that kind of stuff. But there was like a player's girlfriend who was also like a grown-up and sitting with the section of ladies that were like in the wives staff, the staff wives section, I guess, and families. Anyway, she was super nice, but definitely she was young and she was going to the club after we were done. And I'm there and there's like leaves in my hair and like sticks. Like we had to walk a mile to get to the gym. I don't have a good parking pass. And it's just a disaster where I'm at. And like my hair is an actual bird's nest. And they're like, we should take a picture after this. And I'm like, of what? A picture of what? I don't know. I just didn't know how any of this worked. So it was all just sort of ridiculous. Ridiculous basketball wife, Liza sucks, volume 1. But anyway, so I had a really good friend. Her name is Kara, and she's like a sister, mentor, mom, bestie, but also has your back if you've gotten in a bar fight, for sure. I adore her. Also, she was on Double Dare, which is like my favorite thing to know about her because what? You're on Double Dare? I'm so jealous. Anywho, she's a fantastic human and she's a really good basketball wife. She's really good at it. She's got it together. She's a great mom. She's super professional and she knows all the things and she knows everyone and who works for who and who donates for this. And she is on top of her game. And thank God for her because that first game was horrifying. Like I was never going to go back. And she kind of sought me out and everyone else was dressed like, like they're going to, I don't know, like sports prom. And it's like a preseason game and there's 15 people in the stands. We weren't any good. And Kara was still polished and put together and pretty. And she was super nice and she reached out to me. And I think I won her over because I just said, are they going somewhere after this? She was like, yes, everyone goes somewhere after this. And I was just, what? Mind blown. Because no, not me. I'm not going anywhere after this. And whatever. But I adore her. She's still one of my favorite humans on the planet. She's absolute superstar. And I know this kind of devolved away from why I need to look more put together. But I guess this lets my friends off the hook because they are obviously setting good examples that I am not following. And yeah, everyone needs a Kara, honestly. Everyone needs one, I promise. And I don't know. Maybe I need a dress.